Aquarius, welcome into your reading. This is Deborah. Thank you so much for being here. This is for the rising sign, moon sign, and Venus sign, and the sun sign of Aquarius. Let us begin by calling in your spiritual team. Cleansing the area of any negative energy that may be lingering in your energy, or even in my energy, or in your surroundings, and my own surroundings as well. There we go. Let us begin. This reading is a timeless reading. Whenever you receive it, you are meant to get it. So let's see what messages come out for you at this time, what it is that you need to be hearing. The eyes of beauty. Well, Aquarius, hello. You've got the eyes of beauty, positive expectations, and clarity. So I feel like you're being admired at this time. When I see the eyes of beauty come up, I feel like you're being admired. I feel like there could be people around you maybe noticing what you're capable of doing, or even somebody possibly attracted to you, Aquarius, which is very beautiful to see. There is also some kind of clarity that you're going to be receiving with regards to a situation possibly occurring in your life. And you may have an idea about what it is you need to do next. I'm also hearing your spiritual team mentioning that you are shining at this time, and that you could be getting a lot of attention, even with regards to what you could be working on, or something that you want to be doing. So if you, say, for instance, have your own business, or you have maybe you're doing something on your own, or you're working in a place where you're hoping that you'll get a promotion or something like that, really all eyes could be on you right now. So let's see, we have got Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. With the Coyote Spirit coming in here, we're talking about, I feel like you're moving in a direction, there's something that you're trying to accomplish, or some kind of lifestyle that you're trying to build for yourself, but you could have been experiencing either maybe delays, or things not working out, and it's almost as if you're going, okay, I'm going to have to put this off for later, I'm going to have to come back to this later. You may even be finding delays in work, for instance. Maybe you're saying to yourself, wow, I've got this work project that needs to be done, but because of so many things coming up, I end up keep on putting something off over and over again. Okay. With regards to this as well, it can even be related to a love situation for some of you out there, because I'm kind of picking up on this energy of maybe you had a chance with somebody before and the chance was lost, and you could be hoping that they still might come around in the future sometime. So let's have a look and see for you exactly what else will come through. You're going to get more information out for you with regards to the tarot. So trust in divine detours. Some things have not been as simple as you want them to be. Some delays, or maybe having to give up on something and try it again a bit later. You got to trust this. Your reading, Aquarius, you got your trust in divine detours, and then you got Lady Portia, divine order. So definitely there is something unfolding here that's going to allow you to be seen in some kind of way, that's going to allow you to have clarity with regards to something, but it's truly a little bit out of your control. It seems to me as if there is some kind of divine intervention taking place, or divine order taking place, meaning that there is going to be a specific time and moment when this is meant to come in for you. So don't give up on anything just as of yet. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yeah, it's definitely attached to Coyote Spirit, without a doubt. I feel like doing what you feel is right. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? Even if it feels like nothing is really going the way you want it to go, or things are really not unfolding the way you want it to unfold, I really do feel like this path that you're trying to get yourself on is your path. It is what you're meant to be walking on. And what is going on here is that it could be a timing associated to it. I know that is very, very hard, because sometimes we want to accomplish something, we want to do something, and then what is taking place is that we have got divine timing taking place. Meaning, if we look at situations such as astrology, we each have a moment where we are going to be born, to the very second, at the exact longitude and latitude on this earth, so that the energy of who we are meant to become can be born and aligned with us at this time. So there could be something here that is relying upon the exact moment, the exact time, the exact place, so that the energy of what you're meant to be moving into is properly aligned. So that you are going to have to trust that unfolding, that every day as you are moving through your life, that you are getting to that point where there is going to be a beginning of something or a success of something. And the main thing that you need to do while you are getting yourself there is to keep working towards it, and is to keep it in your mind and your heart about what it is you want to have, so that you don't lose track, or you don't send the universe another message while you are being aligned to what it is you're trying to create, or to have, or to become, or to be successful in the goals, the dreams. If you give up on it, it's like you're sending another signal to the universe, and then instead of moving you in divine order to where it is you're meant to be, you're then moving in another direction. So be very careful to hold on to what you're doing. The World card comes in, definitely associated to some real major goals and dreams. I feel as if you definitely have a dream or a goal or a vision about what it is you're trying to create here. And I do feel there could be a bit of confusion as to how you're going to get this right. And you may be feeling as well, if it's interesting to hear what Spirit Guide just said. It's almost as if you're getting overlooked, or there's too much competition, or people are choosing somebody else, or maybe you feel as if you're not getting noticed. Oh, you're going to get noticed, don't worry. With the eyes of beauty here, I always feel like, you know, with Aquarius, right? I always feel like you guys are so unique and so different. You are the true eccentrics of the zodiac signs. And I feel like if anybody's going to get noticed for something, it'll be you. Because I feel like nobody else can do it the way you're going to be doing it. I feel like you're pretty unique, and problem solving as well. You have a unique way of approaching things that other people just don't see. And sometimes you may say, look, I'm going to do something like this. And everybody else around you may go, but that's not going to work. But then at the same time, it actually works. But if somebody else had to attempt it, it wouldn't work. It's because you got a unique way of seeing things. You guys are the real inventors of the zodiac sign as well. So we got King of Air, beautiful. We've got clarity coming up with the King of Air energy in these two cards here. So something is going to be shown to you. You're going to have a pathway revealed to you. But I feel like it comes from your own talents and abilities, that a pathway is open to you so that you can get to the goal or the dream that you're trying to reach here. And you're going to have absolute clarity about it. Beautiful energy. And we've got the Lovers card coming in here. So for some of you, this could be love, to be honest with you. It could be somebody that notices you. It could be both things as well, especially if you're a single person and you're also trying to work on your goal. With the Lovers card, I feel like it's even telling me that it can be both energies. So this could be you literally working on a goal and a dream, and along the path of doing that and finding your success, finding your life, you actually also find the person you're meant to be with as well. There is two gates. There is like a doorway or a fence here at the back here. It's an indication of a door that you're going to be going through, but it takes you into balance, and it takes you into the road that you're meant to be on. So I feel like I see them both kind of like the lion and the lady. They're both laying there before the doorway, almost giving up, almost saying, we're just going to lay and sleep here. And because maybe we don't realize we're actually much closer to the actual beginning of something, or the actual success of something, than what we realize. So that's a very interesting energy. I actually like that a lot. With regards to the energy of this is Gemini's energy, and this can be you even finding someone in your life here. Beautiful energy. The Page of Fire. Ooh. See, once you enter through that gateway, once you go through this gateway, you're going to move into the Page of Fire energy. So the Page of Fire is a inspired, motivated, creative energy, showing that you'll be moving into a space where you are truly becoming who you are meant to be. You are truly aligning, but there's something else being born inside of you as well. A new feeling, a new way of being, a lot of motivation and inspiration coming in there. Some new ideas may be sparked at this moment as well, because I feel like after you enter through the gateway, there's a spark of information, especially because we do have the clarity and the King of Air being here. So it talks about the mind. So you could be having some new ideas coming in for you that can even lead you in a direction maybe you didn't think you were going to be going in, which is quite interesting. Let me tell you where it is leading you. Okay, this is leading you to money, which is beautiful to see. We got an Ace of Pentacles. So whatever the spark that you have here, I feel like you're going to stand out from everybody else, because Aquarius, you do things very differently, and because you are unique in the way that you do things, no one can compare with you or compete with you. And this begins the inflow of new money coming in here with the Ace of Pentacles, new stability coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's interesting to see the stag standing there right on top of that rock formation there, literally standing so proud of themselves, standing strong. Nobody can compare to me. Look how proud I am. Look how I am the leader, the king, the one that is, you know, thriving more than absolutely anybody else. A lot of transformation has taken place, I think, to get you to this point, as I'm noticing only now that there are 3 little butterflies on his horns there, and any butterfly in a reading is always associated with 3 different stages. The original person you thought you were, being the caterpillar, and then there is this almost like cocoon phase where you go into the cocoon, and that can be hard. If you're in that cocoon phase now where you don't have the clarity or you're not getting the results, you just got to know, because of what we are seeing here, the cocoon phase is going to be leaving you very soon, and you're going to be literally emerging new as a butterfly, a new way of being, a new way of shining. And interestingly enough, I'm mentioning butterflies here, and butterflies are absolutely so beautiful. Everybody just looks at a butterfly flying past, beautiful color, wings, everything, and literally that is the eyes of beauty. So you are getting noticed in some kind of way. Oh, wow. Oh man, you're reading. It's so strong. What a strong reading, Aquarius. This is the one this year for you, hey? You've got the Emperor coming in here, Aries coming into your reading. Let me tell you, place of power and money. One more time, if you actually have a look, you've got the Ace of Pentacles here, but in this Emperor, it is a lion that you are, both you and the lion would represent your mind, your conscious thought, not unconscious, maybe unconscious as well. It represents how you're thinking, and you know, the lady, whenever we see her with a lion, any tarot card or oracle card, see a lion with a lady somewhere, especially when you see like the strength card, see the lion and the lady, it means to control the thoughts in the mind and put your thoughts clear so that you know what it is you want, and in doing so, it's like you have to tame that lion every single day. And in this card, it's almost like you've given up here. You and your thoughts in your mind have given up on actually being able to create something. And in this one here, the lion, your thoughts in your mind, maybe the way you've controlled the thoughts in your mind leads you to basically a pot of gold, into a place of leadership here. So that is absolutely beautiful. And this is all happening in divine order. And I feel like you already know that this is meant for you with the Lady Portia energy coming in here. I also feel like it's something that you want. So I feel like your heart is calling you. It's saying, do this, do that. Do you see yourself owning a business? Do you see yourself maybe doing something different? You see yourself working in another kind of job, and I feel like it's really calling you. That feeling of calling when we want to do something is usually a sign that it is where you're meant to be going. So let's have a look on card 2 of fire. Definitely there could be a partnership coming in for you here in some kind of way. A couple of things coming up with the 2 of fire, so there could be a partnership coming in for you here. There could be another person that you may work with. This is a very, very good partnership. If you do have a business, or you're working in a company and you get aligned with another person, or they ask you to work with somebody, let me tell you, that is a very good connection there. You will work very well with this person. Collaborations, those kinds of things. This can also be you leaving something that you are doing, but it's not by force, it's not by out of your control. I feel like you choose to do this, and I feel like you're changing direction. I did kind of feel like with the Page of Fire, there could be some new ideas that come in for you, and once you get these new ideas, I do feel like it's going to lead you to a lot of money. You might change your life or do something that you didn't think you were doing, but it does lead you to a lot of prosperity. So keep an open mind with that. Usually when something unusual comes into your mind or into your thought, it's meant for you to do that. Sometimes when I get an idea, like with my new channel, Hedridge Healing, I mean, I've been talking about doing Hedridge Healing since last year to my family. I've been like, I'm going to do Hedridge Healing, where I'm moving energy for you guys to help create the change on an energetic level before you can actually see it. And I've been talking about it and talking about it. I've gotten so busy, And eventually I was like, you know what, I'm clearing my whole schedule, you know, and I'm going to put it into practice. And let me tell you, when you do those things and you put it into practice, you can see it is the path that you're meant to walk on. So I feel like there's a change in direction here. Something is calling you, especially because the idea gets sparked here. So let's have a look and see the star card. Whoa, you come up in your own reading, Aquarius. Congratulations. Yeah, you might get noticed here. You might get noticed. You might become very well known because of the star card aligning with this beautiful card of the eyes of beauty, like looking at a person, seeing what they are capable of. The star card again aligns with the world card, talking about your goals and your dreams getting reached. Talking about you being able to create that life that you want to create, even if that, whatever that means to you. Everybody's got their own idea of what success looks like. And I feel like, yeah, there's a possibility you are becoming renowned for something or well known for something. So you might even get fame and fortune, to be honest with you. You may stand out in such a way that you're so unique in what you're doing that you might even get fame and fortune here, like because there's money here involved as well. Getting to the top of your field, that's for sure. So let's see what else comes up here. 10 of fire, beautiful energy. I love to see you ending a cycle. The 10 of fire is your hard work. It's all the hours that you've been putting in, burning the midnight oil, the effort, the work that you've been doing the things that you are meant to be doing, pushing yourself further than you've meant to be pushing yourself. And I see it showing up here with the 10 of wands energy. So I really see you here ending a cycle where you've been carrying a very heavy load, maybe not seeing the results of that. That is going to be put down nicely. It's showing up under the Lovers card with that doorway being there, showing that another way of being is going to come. And it also comes up to me, it almost feels as if I can say to you, there have been times in the past year where you've put so much of your heart and soul into doing something and you haven't really received back what it is you've been hoping to receive. And because we've got a 10 of wands here, that kind of energy of putting so much in and really not getting anything back, I feel like that is going to come to an end. So that's actually very, very good. King of water, love your reading. Got 2 kings in your reading, very strong. The king of water coming up here talks about your emotion. It talks about how you are feeling. I like to see the king and the 2 kings, one being air and one being water, which is swords and cups, because it shows me again with the Lovers card literally being in between these 2 cards here. It shows me this kind of like balance being formed. And it's interesting because the Lovers card is talking about balance in life. It is talking about you finding balance, maybe between your thoughts and your emotion, you know. And that's why we got this clarity coming in here, because it is these 2 elements that need to be in alignment. So if your heart is calling you, where it does say, you know, do what you feel is right, follow your heart. And if your heart is saying, I need to do this is where I need to go, but your mind is saying that it won't work for you, complete out of balance energy, the heart and the mind, and then it's not going to be able to be manifested into your life. But if you can get to that point where your mind agrees with your heart and your heart agrees with your mind, all doors will open for you. That's why people are doing affirmations, to try to reprogram the mind, to instead of the mind saying no, you're trying to reprogram the mind to say yes, so that it aligns with what lies in your heart. I see you accomplishing that. Okay, so we've got temptation. How much money is involved here? Temptation is the devil card. So the devil card is a materialistic card. It's an ego card. Interesting enough, we've got the king of air here as well. Not that the king of air is egotistical, but it involves the thought of the mind. So, and also clarity as well, which has come up in the eyes of beauty. So with temptation coming in here, I don't feel like this is absolutely a negative card with the temptation energy. I feel like it's temptation that is calling you to maybe pursue something, and you're tempted to do this. And I think you will with 2 of wands showing a new direction. But the temptation card being the devil card, and we've got Capricorn, very, very interesting. Above it is Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that is an earth energy coming in here with an earth energy showing, and it is talking about your life in the material world, meaning the kind of car that you drive, the kind of house you live in, what is laying in your bank account. Okay, what kind of food do you keep in the fridge? What are your experiences? Do you travel first class or economy? You know what I mean? how are you financially doing? That is all about the devil card. It can be good and it can also be negative. It can be positive and negative. It means basically don't get entrapped. Don't get trapped by the illusion that material possessions will bring you happiness, because they won't. The only thing they're going to do is let you have more experiences, allow you to live a bit of an easier life, because when you need to pay a bill, you can pay it easily. But it won't change how you feel inside. So don't be tempted by money and think that money alone is going to make you feel absolutely wonderful in this world, because it won't. I always have come to this realization, because I've seen it in my own life as well, and I've seen it in the lives of other people that I know, that when they started out, they were riding like a really old donkey car, you know, and they were in that car and they felt the way that they felt in that car. And now they maybe bought a brand new one, so they got a really fancy car. And then in the beginning, it is a temptation. In the beginning, it's shiny and bright and smells good, you know what I mean? And there's this energy of literally feeling good driving that car. But that is a temporary feeling. After you've been driving new cars for quite some time, you're not going to feel that anymore. You're going to feel like you were when you were driving your old car, because the emotion cannot lie. So there'll be good days and there'll be bad days. Some days you'll be happy in your old car, and some days you'll be happy in your brand new car. Some days you'll be really upset and down in your old car, and some days you'll be really upset and down in your new car. So don't be tempted by the bling bling of life, thinking that it will make you happy. There has to be internal work that gets done to actually take control of your own happiness, that doesn't involve anything on the outside affecting the joy that should be inside of you. So that's interesting. But it also means a lot of money. I'm going to just go there. I have to say that it does mean a lot of material success in life. Okay. And then we've got the Eight of Fire. This is coming very fast into your world. You know, the Eight of Fire or the Eight of Wands, it literally means the traditional meaning of it. First of all, one of the other meanings that I have of it, before I forget, it does mean believe and succeed. Meaning going back again to the mind. You know, what you believe will become. So it means you have to believe to be able to succeed, aligning heart and mind. But at the same time, it literally means whatever cards surround this card, speed it up. This is coming in very, very quickly for you. So I would say at this moment in time, do not allow temptation, meaning even fear, because that can be the negative part of the devil card. It can be out of control behavior, negative thinking, depression, being overwhelmed, carrying anxiety. It's also another way of living in the world. The devil card literally means everything that is associated with world life. So we're looking at the positive side and the negative side. Don't let negative thinking, don't let fear, don't let what you've experienced and your experiences in life to predetermine what your future experiences will be. Because every time you are in this energy of the now, you are constantly and always in control of what you will believe moving into the next moment. Will you carry the old with you so that you keep recreating the old, or will you completely let go and step into a new beginning where you believe you can become the emperor? Because that is when you actually do. Okay, and you got to keep on doing that to yourself. You got to keep on controlling that lion over and over again, because the mind will keep telling you, no, you see, can you see it's not happening? And you got to keep realigning the mind and saying, mind, no, it is coming for me no matter what. It is divine order that's coming into my life. There we go. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for watching this reading. I'm sending my absolute love and light to you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And this beautiful energy for you is coming in very quickly. So stick around, wait and see. I think you're going to have some choices to make that may change your life in some kind of way. But one thing I can pick up on, you are getting really noticed for what you are doing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.